Alright, I think we're good to go. Let me just make sure that this game's actually working. Also, let me close this borderless thing because I think it fucks up the way I've got this game displayed. Right, it should be showing up now, or it will be showing up at the moment. Yeah, there we go. I think that's correct resolution. It might not be. Hang on a second. Looks a little bit wonky for some reason. Like the sides are missing. Yeah, hang on a second. This is slightly off. You can see the black bars on either side. I'm sure that's not supposed to be happening. So let me quickly fix that, or try to. Okay, I think that's about as good as it's going to get. It's not perfect, but it'll do. Not sure why that. I think I may have changed the setting that may have affected that. Right, so let me know if that's good. It should be fine. Right, so we're on World 6, I believe we were. It was like the canyon level. So let's continue from there. Originally tonight I was going to play Metal Gear Solid Ghost Babel tonight, but since I got that TMNT game I was going to play that anyway. Or rather, I was going to play that instead. I do intend to finish Ghost Babel this week, so we can start Metal Gear Solid 2, but I think I'll do Ghost Babel tomorrow. Don't know if I'll have time for this and that. Alright, I need to use the D-pad. I was confused there because the control stick wasn't working. Right, so I've not had to buy anything from the shops just yet, but that might change soon. Oh, there I go, pressing the fucking control stick again. Is there a secret over here? Nope. Oh, there we go. Hit this thing there. Just checking if there was a secret over there. Nope. That's fine. Doesn't hurt to check. I might go for 100% run on this, I'm not entirely sure just yet. So yeah, I think this game is much better when you use the controller hack to play it with like buttons and stuff. I mean, I actually didn't mind playing it with the motion controls, but this is much more optimal. There. Right, you need to bounce on them twice. Eh. Got all of the music in this as well. Like, it's not exactly rare composition levels of music, but I'd say Retro did a pretty good job with the songs in this. Like, they're quite good tunes. Let me just move the chat back again so I can actually see that proper. Gonna move that into the corner. There we go, I think that's better. Haven't found a secret bonus area just yet. I may have missed one. Or a puzzle piece. I'm gonna guess that those are one-hit kills. Like the ones that come towards you. That could be wrong, it just could be a standard hit. Guess we'll find out. Oh. Yeah, you don't get a lot of time to get that one. Oh! Okay, it's a one hit. Oh, jeez. Okay, so it's definitely getting harder now compared to the last time I was playing this. I'm just glad that we got through that level with that was nothing but minecarts and rockets. Like that world, rather. Like World 4, I think it was. There's a puzzle piece. Oh, there's the letter N. Fuck. Can we still get that? Ah! Damn it. Well, any puzzle piece I picked up to this point, I retain anyway, so don't need to get that one that we just picked up like a minute ago. And yet I go fucking try to get it anyway. For some reason. But almost reacted to that far too late there. Oh, the letter N's right there. How the fuck did I miss that? Yeah, so that letter N was virtually impossible to get back to since I already kinda fucked that up. Can't think of much else to talk about right now after what I talked about in the first part of the stream. Bangity bangity bang. Yeah, I was getting impatient there. Rip Diddy. Yeah, so you need to wait for two of them and then you can move. Oh, that's a tight window. So a neat little visual touch I didn't actually notice before. If you die, like for example if you die on this world, you get to see the silhouette of the boss that you'll be fighting. Or the mask thing that controls the boss. So yeah, it's like a tiki mask but with like bones or like ribs on it, which is kind of a nice touch. I never really noticed that before. It's little details like that you sometimes don't really notice the first time, and then you see it and it's like, oh, how about that? Oh yeah, I went shopping today in the local mall, which happens to have a Toys R Us. Took a look, the Toys R Us is no more, like it's just completely empty now, which is weird. Because yeah, if you haven't heard, Toys R Us went kind of bankrupt like a few months ago. So they were kind of slowly closing down all the stores, not just in America, but like worldwide. So yeah, the Toys R Us closest to me was like really empty, it was just barren. Like you could look through the windows to see it. There was absolutely nothing in there, no shelves, no... like there was one person just cleaning the floors. And that was it. There was just like a sign on the outside saying the store is now closed. So yeah, that kind of sucks. I didn't really go... Oh, fuck. I didn't really go into Toys R Us that often, really, but it was nice to window shop in case you found, like, a decent deal. But yeah, we won't get to... I won't get to do that anymore, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't really need to get the banana coins anymore. I've got like a fucking million of them at this point. Yeah, that's an incredibly tight window, that part. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Really? How did he not bounce that high? Ah. Yeah, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Is there a secret down there? Nah. But yeah, I was going to kill myself anyway. I want to get the Kong letters on this one, at the very least. Since it was right there. Wait, how many Kong letters do I have right now? Right, I've got 3 of them. Because I wasn't entirely sure if I already had the N letter. Oops. Oh, that was close. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for the next set. Again, that's an incredibly close jump there. There we go. Yeah, you need to kind of time your jump so that you can actually bounce high, otherwise it doesn't work. There we go. Oh, jeez! Fuck! I didn't know it was going to be an insta-death. Wait, was that insta-death? How much health did I have there? Did anyone notice? I thought I still had 2 hearts, but maybe I didn't. Right, well that time was definitely a death. I'm about to get that thing where it's like you've died 5 times, here's here's some help, we'll throw you a bone, and not just like the skull bones. You did have to, so it wasn't insta-death, god damn it. Like, I had no idea it was going to drop there, otherwise I would have just ran forward and let it fall before it hit me. I was kind of taking my time there just to see if there was like any hidden stuff. Nice. Alright, here we go. Oh, do I need to hit it? Oh wait, I was spotted. Right, okay. I'm a fucking moron. I thought I was supposed to hit it there to break it. I'm supposed to go past it, like wait for it and then go, like, over. I'm not good with words, but you know what I'm trying to say. I was a bit confused there, I didn't know there was more to the level after that. It looked like it was going to stop there. My thought process was, well, I've got to break it and the barrel comes out. Because it kind of looked like it was setting me up to hit it there with the barrel, but never mind. Yeah, it's been years since I played this, so I don't remember. I can't be the only one who came to that conclusion. There has to have been other people who did the exact same thing. Ocha! Yeah, I pressed down there and I kind of got stuck in place. Yeah, there's that fucking stupid help guide thing. I don't need that. So I'm not going to go too much into detail about that Kirby Star Allies Is It Too Easy video that I'm working on. But basically, I get annoyed with people who criticise the game for being too easy when that's kind of a given for the Kirby series, because it's more about the game being fun than being challenging. But it does offer challenge if you stick with it long enough. But then you've got this problem where the game's hard. Like, yeah, it's supposed to be difficult. But then if you, like, die too many times, it's like, oh, we're noticing you're dying too many times. Here's some help that you did not ask for. Like, that kind of thing annoys me. Like, I think that shouldn't be there unless you specifically tell the game from the outset that you do not want that option enabled. I'm glad that Nintendo doesn't do that shit anymore. Like, they did that a lot with Wii games, and it was really rubbing me the wrong way. Like, the new Super Mario Bros. Games were kind of notorious for that, and I think the Galaxy games did it as well. Or at least Galaxy 2, I think, did that. I don't know about Galaxy 1. But yeah, the whole, like, you die 5+ times will give you some help. Like, you don't have to take the help, it's just sitting there. But the fact that they offer that help out of nowhere really annoys me. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. Good thing I've got a good stockpile of extra lives, plus I think the Cranky Shop can sell you more lives. So I'm not really short on them right now. I think I've still got like 25 lives. 28. Right, I think this time I'll get it. Nice. Blech. Right, so this part's going to be insta-kill anyway. Blech. There we go. Oh shit. I was waiting for the DK to line up so I could shoot at it. But then I realised that that big ball up above me was about to drop on my head, so I'm glad I reacted in time. I had a fucking panic attack there when I saw that starting to fall. I was like, oh fuck! Don't want to lose a life over something that dumb. Well, there we go, finally got through that one. 6-6 Crumble Canyon, let's go. We're almost at the boss. I think this is like the last one and then it's boss time. How many worlds does this game have? Is it 8 worlds? It's like 7 or 8. Oh, there's a secret here. Oh, there we go. Puzzle piece right off the bat. Okay, now I know why it's called Crumble Canyon. Everything just crumbles away. Oh, jeez. Okay, this is going to be fun. And by fun, I mean the complete opposite. There we go. Oh, gee. I thought I wasn't going to make that there for a second, so I kind of backed off there by accident. You ever have that feeling where you think you're not going to make the jump, so you kind of like give up halfway through, but then you realise you were going to make it if you'd fully committed to it? Yeah, that's what happened there just now. I don't know if there's a word for that, but that's basically the gist of what just happened. I was like, I'm not going to make that. Oh wait, I could have made it. Oh fuck. Look how many banana coins I've got. I've got 428. And yeah, that's a good thing, MSP, that the lives don't reset. That's another thing that bothers me with like modern Nintendo games, or at least modern Nintendo games that use a life system. Like there's a lot of games where you get like a bunch of extra lives, and then you save the game and then quit it and then come back the next day or so, and all those lives go away and you start with like 5 again. And it's like, well, if you're going to give me all those extra lives, then why even have a... Why not save it? Like, why not keep track of that? Like, you're keeping track of the progress of the game. You should be keeping track of how much lives I got. Unless it's underneath 5, in which it would reset back to 5 anyway. Which kind of makes sense, but yeah. The new Super Mario Brothers... The new Super Mario Bros. Games were kind of notorious for that as well. I haven't heard any word on when the new Shovel Knight expansion comes out, but I think it's soon. It usually comes out around this time of year, doesn't it? Oh, there's a secret up there, I bet. Yeah, I bet there's a secret up there. Kinda fucked that one up, but screw it, I'm just gonna continue. Bonus. Nice. Well, this is one of the easier bonus rooms compared to some I've done. I don't remember what the bonus rooms in Tropical Freeze are like, but I feel like the bonus rooms in this game are kind of a step back from what Donkey Kong Country 2 and 3 offered. Because those games had very diverse bonus rooms. Like, so diverse in fact that there was like, I don't know, 2 or 3 or 4 like different categories of challenges. Like there was one where it's just like find the token, or find the puzzle piece or whatever. And then there was one like destroy all the enemies or collect all the stars. Like it was really cool that it had those like different subcategories of challenges, but also like mixed up each one, so they're all very different from each other. This game, it kind of feels like they're just copy and pasting the same 10 or so rooms throughout the entire game. Oh, do I need to move forward? Yep. Oh, nice. I didn't even know that was there, I just kind of jumped at that moment. I'm gonna guess that that's a one-hit kill though, much like that other spike ball. Ah, fuck. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get that. Can get that though. And this. Oh, nice. Thank God that's not insta-death. I thought that was like a death pit there. Oh yeah, you need to do that to get rid of the tar. I was moving really slow. Yeah, I'm just gonna go get these balloons and not the DK symbols. All the DK thing does is just give you more coins, which I've got like a shit ton of at this point. Right, here we go, time for the boss. Or not. Just fucking broke a path. 2 more levels and then it's boss time. Tippy shippy. Let me check the picture on the stream because I want to compare to see if everything is like not cropped out. Yeah, everything seems fine. That's fine. Just making sure because I had to make some adjustments to the picture since it didn't look right before I had to like tinker with it. You know, with all this controversy of Channel Awesome, I'm kind of annoyed that they've still got over 1 million subscribers. Like, they've been very slowly hemorrhaging subscribers, but it's still, the fact that it's still over 1 million at this point, like a good solid few weeks since that document had came out, kind of makes me feel a little bit disappointed, not gonna lie. Like, I was hoping more people would have unsubscribed to that channel. Especially given that most of the content creators have basically up and left now. Like, at this point, all they've got is the few pre-recorded Nostalgia Critic episodes that are just being posted, and I think Doug Walker may have actually left. Like, I'm not quite sure yet, but apparently he did leave. I know I talked about this before as well, but it's just... I've been so fucking obsessed with this whole Channel Awesome scandal that I can't help myself. As somebody who used to watch the Nostalgia Critic religiously, like, I absolutely love that series. I haven't watched any of his recent stuff, like, I kind of fell out of love with it. But here's something about the whole Channel Awesome scandal that kind of annoys me, and it's not really something to do with Channel Awesome itself, it's more to do with the people reacting or, like, giving their own 2 cents on the matter. Could I destroy that? Nope, doesn't look like it. Oh, nice. I thought I wasn't going to make that there. So I've got a bit of a bone to pick with the many YouTubers who are making videos about Channel Awesome and the state it's currently in. And more specifically, it's the people who talk about it, but then they go on to, like, basically talk shit about Nostalgia Critic as a content creator. Like, basically say, oh, his stuff was never good anyway, and it's like... There's a time and a place to criticize... one's ability to create content. Like, if you don't like Nostalgia Critic and you generally don't like what he puts out, fair enough, do a video on that. But when you're talking about something much bigger than that, like much bigger than what he's putting out, I don't think that's really appropriate to kind of bring that into question. It's... oh fuck, I thought there was a platform underneath that. It's like imagine if I mean, people do this anyway, but imagine if, like, a really popular celebrity or artist died, and then there's, like, people who are putting up videos talking about it with, like, a title, but then the video is, like, basically ranting on how they were never that good of an artist to begin with. Like, how fucking disrespectful, in my opinion. I just think that's, like, really, really poor form, the way that people do that sort of shit. It's like, if you want to criticize someone for that kind of stuff, then do it, but don't fucking pull the whole scandal into question. Like, don't rope that into it just to get the views and then use that as a platform to be like, oh well, I'm just going to say that I never liked their content to begin with and that this person is shite. I don't know why that platform didn't come out there. But yeah, there's a time and a place for that sort of stuff. It's like, focus on the topic at hand, don't fucking digress to that degree. Like, it's not really... I just think it's not very appropriate, in all honesty. I don't know why I keep going down there if the puzzle piece is already collected. Oh, there's a chest there. Oh, never mind. But yeah, this whole Channel Awesome scandal, I've been talking about it a little bit just because I used to... Oh, fuck. I used to be really into... Like, admittedly, I didn't watch that much stuff on that guy with the glasses outside Nostalgia Critic himself. Did I miss a DK barrel back there? I might have absent-mindedly just walked past it without thinking. But yeah, I used to be really into Nostalgia Critic, and I do like some of his older videos. I've thought about going back to watching some of his older stuff, but I don't want to give Channel Awesome the traffic and the revenue. So I'm kind of thinking of instead just downloading the videos using like an MP4 downloader and just watch them that way. I keep forgetting that those don't stay permanently. I keep thinking once they come out, they stay out forever. And yeah, there was a DK barrel back here that didn't. Half the reason I'm dying is because I'm not paying attention or, like, reacting to certain things properly, just because I'm, like, half playing it and half talking. It's not really that hard. I can just do this, and then do this, and then do this, and there we go. Oh. I thought there was a platform down there. Am I supposed to wait for that one to come out? Like, wait a bit longer? Is that what that is? Right, this time will be the one. Oh yeah, AGDQ posted their schedule for their June AGDQ, which I haven't really looked into just yet. Oh, there it is. Ah! I haven't really looked into it just yet, but it was linked to me earlier, and I saw what the opening game's going to be, and it's Banjo-Tooie, so it's a pretty decent game to start with. It's only going to be an any % run though, which means that it's going to be a really short run of the game. It's not going to be like go through all the worlds, it's just like a 1 hour run. But I guess that will still be interesting to see. I'm just not sure how you get an any % run that's that quick for a game of that magnitude. I guess that's why people will tune in to find out, because I'll be doing that. I kind of panicked there, but I made it. I was trying to roll into him then, it didn't work. Yeah. Nope, that's not gonna work. Or that. Right, I think I understand what I'm supposed to do. There we go. So yeah, once I get this Kirby Start Allies video that I'm working on out, hopefully that will be the beginning of me making actual content for my YouTube channel. Like, I do like uploading the stream archives, but I'm very slow at doing that, just because it takes a while to sort of, one, get the footage converted so that you can render it at a certain quality, and then like rendering it itself takes several hours, so sometimes I just get really bored and don't even bother sometimes. And then of course you've got the uploading, but that part's not as bad. Okay. Finally got to the checkpoint. Okay, this is going to be an interesting gimmick. Oh, shh. I loved how DK reached his arms out there to try and grab that. And to think I could have picked that heart up to keep him alive. Oh well. Nice. For a second there I thought I had to go back the way I came, which would have been really annoying. There we go. So yeah, you're probably noticing I'm dying a lot more now compared to my previous sessions. But I'm still retaining a good amount of lives. I think I've got like just over 30, like 33, I think. Yep, 33 lives. So yeah, it's been fun working on that video actually. Like, I spent, like, not counting the drafting... Excuse me. I had a bit of a silent burp there when I was trying to talk. So yeah, not counting writing the script or redrafting it, I've spent a total of 3 days on the video. Or 2.5 days rather, I think about 2.5 days is a bit more accurate. But yeah, it does take a bit of time to work on the video. Like, you've got to record the lines, in which case I do multiple takes of each line, and I pick out the best takes. Or if there's like 2 takes and one has a really good first half and a really bad second half, and the other one's vice versa, I just kind of like splice them together. Oh, I thought there was a bonus there because I had like a skull on it. Pretty sure there's a puzzle piece in that cactus. Oh well. No going back now. So yeah, hopefully I'll get that video out soon. Like, I've been talking about making actual videos. Oh, I'm supposed to move, right. Didn't realise you could actually change your trajectory off that barrel. Nice. Yeah, got that sneaking suspicion there was a secret up there. Definitely one of the easier bonus rooms. I'll tell you something, that part would be a lot harder if you don't have the decong. Alright, so these platforms don't really fall away. Oh, they don't fall away until you like land on them like 3 times, I think. Or if you stand on them for too long. Oh shit. That was poor judgment on my part. For some reason I thought I had to like destroy that. Didn't mean to do that. Was too close. So since there's an extra life there, I'm just going to aim for that extra life every single time I do this. Just to ensure that I don't run out of lives. Because this could be one of those parts where I lose a lot of lives. If it's giving me an extra life right there. Yeah, good thing for checkpoints. There I did the exact same thing again, fuck. Yeah, I've got to stop. I've got to stop impulsively pressing that button. I need to take my time on those. Make sure I line it up properly. Like that. Even bouncing on that thing makes the rock crumble away. God damn it. I'm gonna try to finish the level. I don't care about the G anymore. I can come back for it later. Ah! I wanted to get that cactus though. I'm gonna bet that that cactus contained a puzzle piece. That's why I wanted to make sure I got that before I moved on. Like I said, this part is where I'm going to lose quite a few lives. But on that same token, there is an extra life there. It's kind of annoying how you have to wait to line that up. There we go. I could have... Sorry, that was just the sound of me deflating over that death. I could have sworn I pressed the button to try picking that barrel up the first time and it didn't work. Like, you need to stand at the exact... Well, not exact, but you need to stand very close to the barrel at the correct-ish spot to pick it up. Otherwise, it doesn't register. So yeah, it's that kind of thing where you need to kind of spam the B button while you're running past it just to make sure you're picking it up. Which, given you're standing on crumbling platforms, is not an easy thing to do. Because you instinctively want to get off those platforms as soon as possible. There we go. That's what I was trying to grab, and it was a puzzle piece. Alright, now it's time for the boss. Let me just fix OBS real quick. Right, there we go. I think we're all good now on that front. Thugley's High Rise. There's some of the bananas right there. Wait, isn't that just the first boss? Yeah, so there's the tiki mask thing that's got like a rib bone thing on its body. So that's kinda cool. Yeah, I think this is just a reskin of the first boss. Yep. That's something about video games that kind of annoys me, where it's like a reskin of a boss from a previous world or something. I mean, they change it up a little bit, but it's mostly the same thing. Want to make sure I get that. Donkey Kong 64, as much as I like that game, was kind of notorious for reskinning bosses or redoing bosses. Because I think like 2 or 3 of them you had to refight later in the game. Oh, right, you need to duck. Oh, come on. How was that not a hit? Blech. God damn it. Oh! Didn't know he was going to back up for that amount of time. Yeah, I was kind of worried that heart was going to disappear there, like if you waited long enough, so I kind of wanted to get over him as quickly as possible. The fucking horn's too high to jump over. Yeah, that hitbox is a little bit annoying. I take that back, it's a lot more annoying if I'm going to restart this fight. No point in continuing that attempt. That was a terrible attempt. Yeah, trying to land on that exact spot on his back and not get hit by the horn or the shell. A little bit annoying. As long as I keep Diddy Kong, I can kind of glide my way onto it without taking any hits. This will probably be the attempt. There we go. 3 hits so far. I'm assuming it's like 6 hits. Remember, kids, always duck and cover. That fucking hitbox! There we go. I could always jump right over it and then jump back up. Why? Sorry, I'm getting a little bit salty now. With this, what is essentially a reskin of an earlier boss in the game. All that build up for this world boss because that build up for this boss where it was like, oh, you're about to fight the boss, oh wait, the path crumbled, so you need to do 2 more levels before you can do this boss fight, and then after that it becomes just a reskin of the first world boss. And it's quite an annoying one. I know I keep harking on that, but just because it's a thing, I feel like I have to. But whatever. But probably won't take that much longer before I can finally get rid of this boss. Oh, what? Okay. Yeah, the last time he kind of stood still so I could jump back on his back. That's what I was hoping for there. But at least I got a heart out of it, so I'm fine. I'm good. Oh, fire. Burn! Yeah, the deglide really helps for landing on that exact spot. That part I keep forgetting is a thing. Oh, that's bullshit. And I think it's fire next. Yep. And then he charges. Nice. Oh no, he's got one more, right, okay. 3 more hits, I think, and then we're done. Oh shit. New pattern. This is an easy one. Right, time for serious time. Right, I think I've got this. There we go. Like, technically it's a different boss, it's just using a similar concept from before. It doesn't feel that original. Oh, da, 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 da. Actually timed that correct this time. 20. So yeah, fun fact about me making this video that I'm working on right now. due to how my audio settings are on OBS using the various audio filters to get the sound as good as it is, I need to... Right, how do I put this? Okay, so the video editing tool allows you to record your voice, but it lacks all of the audio filtering options that OBS has. So I don't like recording through the video editor itself because it doesn't sound that good. Like, you've got background noise, it sounds a little bit weird, like the ambience is a little bit off. So I have to use OBS to record all my lines and then convert them into audio files and then export them back into the video editing tool. That's basically what I've been using to record the lines. So it's a little bit of an extra step, but it's worth it to get the audio quality that my voice delivers. Or at least the audio quality that OBS delivers. Right, here we go, factory. Oh, here it is. So this is that one level that has got a really cool aesthetic to it. Oh, that's cool. There's the Donkey Kong arcade background. I've never noticed that before. Yeah, I was wondering when this level was going to appear. Is there a secret down there? Oh, there is. It's a small secret though, it's not a proper one. God, this is cool. I'm wondering if the Donkey Kong Country series is popular in Japan. Like, do you think that do you think the series is good, like a big thing in Japan at all? Like, do you think they like the DKC games? Getting a lot of bananas off this thing. Oh, there we go. And you get a balloon for your troubles, that's cool. Puzzle piece. Oh, there's Mr. Game & Watch. Don't know if you can see him back there. Lots of little touches, I like that. You know, I was going to point out that the aesthetic kinda does give it a Game & Watch look. Oh, balloon. There we go. Is that a secret? Oh, jeez. Oh! I accidentally rolled there. Fuck. I was trying to stomp that pipe in case there was something underneath it. Oh, right, no Diddy Kong. Yeah, I guess stomping these pipes do absolutely nothing. Oh well. Not pipes, sorry, chimneys. I think they're chimneys. Yeah, so stomping the ground and rolling are mapped to the same button due to the fact that it's like the motion input. It depends on whether you're moving or not, what it does. So that's why I accidentally rolled off like a fucking idiot, because I did it when I was moving. Oh, I see, right, okay. Need to move that. But yeah, I do wonder if this, if the Donkey Kong Country series is something that Japanese audiences like, because keep in mind, the Donkey Kong Country series has basically been developed by a Western developer, like be it Rare or Retro. And generally games developed in the West don't really take off that well in Japan. Like there's not as much of a... There's not much of success for games developed by Western audiences, or Western developers rather, for an Eastern audience. I'm not sure why that is. Like Metroid Prime didn't really do all that successfully in Japan. So I'm not sure what their feelings toward the DKC series is. Oh. Right, I'm almost done with this level. Nice. I think I must have missed one of those back at the start. I guess I need to keep doing this until all the bananas are gone. Them bananas. The Oh, there we go. There goes all the fog. Oh, I didn't want to go in there. I'm pretty sure there was another secret in that area. I wanted to check first before going forwards. Once you hit that switch, it forces you forwards. It's unfortunate. But yeah, I'm genuinely curious. I'm not sure if there's a way to find sales numbers or figure out some way to see what the general Japanese audience reception for this series is. Donkey Kong Country as a series has never been developed by any Japanese studios. That's kind of weird to think about because Nintendo is a prominently Japanese company. And if they do outsource their games to different studios, it's usually Japanese-oriented studios. And then you have Rareware, and then you have, like I said, Retro. Oh, right, okay, I thought you had to blow into that. Give them the suck and the blow. Oh, I know this music. I think this is from Donkey Kong Country, the first one. Yeah, I think I missed something. I was going this way hoping for a way to get to the upper platform now, but I think I need to go back this way for it. I think I can just make it a roll... fuck. I think I can just make it of a roll jump from that conveyor belt. Oh, you do blow into it? Right, okay. It's just there's a bit of a delay to it, that's all. There we go. Nice. I got to time this one just right. There we go. And this is how claustrophobia... This is how claustrophobia fears start. Oh fuck. Ah! I thought I could destroy that platform there, I guess not. There has to be some way to get down there, it looks like you can. Oh, there it is. I need to destroy this one. And then we come out the other side. Still have Diddy Kong, but I've only got one hit on him left, so I need to be careful. I kinda want to hold on to him for this level, because it looks tricky. I mean, I think all the levels from this point onward are going to be tricky, but still. Oh shit, no, don't roll. Did that thing again where I was rolling when I meant to blow into that thing. Oh shit! At least that's not insta-death. I thought that Crusher was going to be insta-death there, that's why I kinda panicked. Right, it's obvious which one I need to take then. They could have been an asshole and not show you until you pick your path. But I would have gone for the one further away anyway. Oh nice, I got all the puzzle pieces. Did we get all the Kong letters? We're missing G. I do believe we're coming up to G then. Doesn't seem like I've missed it yet. There it is. Oh shit. Almost got squished. This is a pretty good level, I like this one. Despite how tricky it looks, I like the... Oh fuck. Oh, right, okay, that part's a little harder. I was just complimenting the level as well, and then that hits me with that. Okay, right, you just have to keep going. Right, well this level's fully complete, don't need to come back here. So yeah, I may come back to the previous levels to get the other puzzle pieces. I'm not sure if you can, say for example, collect one puzzle piece and then leave the level. And then that's it, or you need to like complete the full level to actually keep it. So yeah, the last time I streamed... Oh, there's a thing up there. Yeah, the last time I streamed was the night that Vinny was playing Link's Awakening, I think. He finished the game, by the way. So I'm kind of glad that I was there to watch that. Oh, nice. Just gonna take my time there. There we go. But yeah, not gonna lie, and I don't remember if I did this when I streamed the game. I might have a little bit. But when I watched him finish Link's Awakening, and I saw the ending, I kind of choked a little bit. If you get what I'm saying. If you catch my drift. Not gonna lie, the ending to that game does hit you a little bit. Oh, it's a rocket segment, okay. But yeah, I'll bring that up again in a second once I'm done with this, because this requires a good degree of concentration. Love the music in this. Puzzle piece get. Yeah, the puzzle pieces just remind me of the Jiggies from Banjo-Kazooie. Ah, fuck. Gonna have to come back for that now. Yep. Thankfully the rocket levels are fairly short. Oh, oh. Okay, that part's tricky. But yeah, I don't know if anyone here remembers the ending to Link's Awakening. You know, I would love to do a video on Link's Awakening and why I think it's like one of my absolute favourite games. Like, I've been thinking about doing a sub-video series where I like talk about my favourite games and why they mean so much to me. Link's Awakening is one of those games. Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door is another. Not sure when I'll do that. I kind of feel like I want to get a bit more experience making videos first before I even attempt to tackle those. Right, you have to go up and down a little bit for that. Oh, right, okay. I see how this works. Hopefully that's the last part. Yep. We're in the clear. Be good. Nice. That one fucking rocket level with the giant bat in it took me more tries than that. Of course it's a factory, so there's probably going to be a minecart level as well. Because what's a level themed to mechanical instruments and things that work on wheels without a minecart segment, which in itself is I was about to press down there to go down that fucking ladder that was in the foreground without realising it was foreground detail. But you know what I'm trying to say. Find the red button. I think I might get something for getting all these bananas. Nope. more DKC music remixed. Fuck. Oh yeah, what am I doing? Not sure if that's how you were supposed to do that, but I'll take it. I bet you I needed to keep that for a little secret. I've got a feeling that all these banana coins that I've been amassing up to this point will be good for the post-game. Buying extra lives and that jazz, and maybe buying some stuff that will help me find the remaining puzzle pieces. Otherwise it would take way too long to find them all legit. But nope, not going to attempt that just yet. Right, okay, I think I know the timing now. Was just observing there that time just to make sure. There we go. Now we need to do that again, and there. That was close. Was the secret in there? So has anyone watched that new AVGN yet? Like, I don't know if it's on YouTube at the moment. Like, if it hasn't been posted to YouTube, it'll be on YouTube soon. Like, for the newest season of AVGN, they're basically posting it on Amazon Video, so you can watch it there. I think it's like for a week or something, and then they put it on YouTube afterwards. I think it's kind of a sponsor deal sort of thing, where it's like they put it on there and Amazon basically gives him ad revenue for people who watch it, so it's kind of like YouTube Red in that regard. Except it's not YouTube Red, which is good because YouTube Red is a non-existent service in the UK. It's not like you have to pay to watch it, you can just watch it for free. There we go. Was there a barrel back here? But yeah, I mentioned it before, if you haven't seen the new Angry Video Game Nerds, it's for Earthbound and it's a really good episode. It's also a really long episode, so you might want to get snacks for that if you haven't watched it. found the red button. So I wonder what that changed. You know, I'm kind of wondering, can I get all the way back to that previous part? Yep, looks like you can. Good. I wanted to hit that thing with a barrel. If there is a barrel nearby. Wait, can you pick him up? Too late. I don't know if you can pick that thing up. Yeah, I fucked up. I think you have to pick him up once he's stunned. You know what, that's fine, I'll just restart that part. The only reason I went all the way back there was just to try hit that sandbag. I mean, there is a barrel here, but before I pick that up like an idiot... Right, you can't pick him up. Just checking. Right, what I want to do is pick this up and take it all the way over. There we go. Oh shit. I panicked there and pressed the button before I should have, but at least it worked. Oh right, I pressed the switch. Don't need to do it again. Once you press it once, it's already there. Aw, really? Can I cancel out of this? Damn it. Fuck. Okay, well I can still grab it, I just need to jump at the right moment. There we go. Yeah, these levels are getting really elaborate now. Elaborate. Elaborate. English? What is that? Me fail English? That's impossible. Oh. I like how the chains are green to kind of keep with the motif of the grass that you grabbed early on in the game. So it's basically just colour coded, but since you're already familiar with it, it's kind of cool that they kept the colour. Just so that you know that you can grab onto it. It's a fairly easy G. Oh, right, okay, I see. Oh, no! Getting it is easy. getting out with it is not so easy. I was wondering now, that was not that hard to grab that. But yes, it's not the whole story. Oh fuck, I don't have Diddy Kong now. Oh, damn it. This is where I begin to lose lives now that I made that horrible mistake with the letter G. I love how fucking dopey that sliding animation looks. Right, so you need to wait till both of them line up. Like that. Right, so I'm trying to figure out how I get this without dying. I need to do this and then... Okay, right, that's how you do it. You need to grab onto this one again and then you can grab back onto the other one. You need to be quick there, otherwise you're going to fall. Oh, speaking of valves, and that's a weird segue, but I just saw a Valve there. Speaking of Valve, it turns out Valve is publishing... Well, they're not publishing, but they bought out a company called Santo... Fuck, what's the name of that company? Like, Valve bought an indie developer called Santo Campo. They made a game called Firewatch, and I think they're making a new game that's coming out soon. But yeah, Firewatch is coming to the Switch, so when you put all that together, in a way, Valve has put a game on Switch, or they will be putting a game on Switch, but not really. They're just putting it on by relation, but yeah. Technically there's already a Valve game on Switch, it's just not like an actual Valve game, but it's Valve related. Like it's I can't remember the name of it, but it's like got a Portal theme to it. So in that regard, there's already like a Valve game on there, it's just not by Valve themselves. But it does contain a Valve property. Can I not destroy him? No? Okay then. So yeah, I might think about picking up Firewatch. It's kind of a walking simulator sort of game, but I've heard people say it's good. I'm not usually one for walking sims, but that game has a very visually interesting look to it. Oh, need to be quick. Oh, we good. Nice. Right, so this guy you cannot destroy at all. Right, so I'm going to guess that the second half of this level has timed switches. Whereas this one is kind of controlled. Oh, I see. Right, okay. And then you go up there, and then you can grab that. That's kind of clever. I like that. Oh nice, we found the button. I'm not sure what the buttons are supposed to be for. I'm going to guess they're for unlocking the boss room. They don't seem to be affecting the level itself in any significant fashion, so I'm not really sure. It's probably just for unlocking the boss. Like, once you beat all the levels, it's going to be like, if you don't have all the switches, you can't get to the boss. I'm guessing that's what they're for. Right, well how the fuck did I get past this then? Interesting. Okay, I can't do that. I was trying to hit that twice. Huh. Right, this might be a bit of an issue. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, and then I can do that. Right, okay. That's cool. Took me a moment to realise what I was supposed to do there. That's a clever way to make that difficult to reach. Oh, right. You cannot get that unless you've got Diddy Kong to help you. So that's like one of the few where you actually do need him. Do you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of Super Mario Galaxy 2 with those flipping platforms. How'd I get up there? That's how you get up there. Nice. There we go. Okay, so this one I need to completely avoid all the switches. Have I died yet on this level? Oh, right, okay. This is going to be tricky. Gliding will help a little bit. Oh, shit, shit, shit! I kinda misjudged that jump there. Right, well, if I haven't died yet, I died there, so never mind. Alright, no Diddy Kong. Oops. I only went back in there for the extra life anyway. I got the puzzle piece. Huh, nothing there. Nice. Some really well hidden puzzle pieces, I have to say. It makes you feel amazing when you figure them out. Oh, fuck! Didn't see that switch there. I panicked. Did I pick up the G letter at the end there? I don't know if I did. Yeah, I did pick up the G letter, didn't I? Yep. Yeah, you need to really pay attention to those button placements. Almost got through the level there without making... Well, I did die once, but in terms of figuring out where the buttons were located and interacting with them, I almost did that flawlessly. And I fucked up right at the end. It's always the last part that gets you, isn't it? Yeah, I dropped down there instinctively wanting to kill those chickens? Not rabbits, chickens. I don't know why my mind went to chicken there. But yeah, I just saw them below me and I was like, okay, I'll just drop down and grab them. And dead. Yep, that's not easy. It's fine, I've got an extra heart there. Maybe it's too high for me to bounce over it, but I can bounce over these guys. I need to do this. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I think the buttons are slightly too high for me to fully bounce over, so I need to like go in between them. Yeah, I can damage boost that part at least. You know, I just got an idea there. So I'm going to try that idea in a moment. I need to get back to that part first and then I can try it. Shit. I tried to roll jump there, it didn't work. I did the exact same thing, but at least I jumped far enough that it actually didn't matter. Yeah, I'm just gonna damage boost for that again. Right, you want to see something really dumb? Right, check this out. Haha, nice. It worked. After that, I don't want to die now. Okay, so that's how you kill them. I can't believe that worked though, that was pretty cool. I think this is for the exit. Yep, it's up here. Like, the death before that, I was like, oh, the way they're lined up, I could probably do a long jump and actually land there unscathed. Oh, I missed one puzzle piece though. Well, you know what that means, we're gonna have to come back there post-game. I'm basically gonna have to be replaying like 80% of these levels to get all the puzzle pieces. Music madness, I'm going to guess this one has like giant instruments. Right, we need to find the red button in this one. Oh, I see, it's in time with the music, right, okay. I always like levels where there's like a rhythm to it, or it's like time to the background music. Again, kind of like Mario Galaxy. Ochi. When you cancel your mid-air momentum and you fuck up because of that, you feel it. Damn it. But there we go. Bonus room. Right, once I get to the World 7 boss and beat it, I think I'm going to stop for the night. We could do World 8 next time, because I think that's going to take me the longest to complete. Da 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 da. I think this is like the last level before the boss, so we're not that far away from it. If not this one, the one after this. So it's not like giant instruments so much, there's just a background rhythm. I mean, there was what vaguely resembled drums and cymbals, but other than that... Oh, right, you need to roll for that one. I thought there was a platform underneath it. Fortunately, I don't need to recollect it though. Just the Kong letters. Shit. I wanted to use that on that robot. I don't know if it's going to show up, but MeleeKirby, thanks for subscribing to the channel. I just got the notification there right now. It might show up. The restream notification thing hasn't always worked, but sometimes it does. Oh, there it is. So yeah, again, thank you very much for subscribing, MeleeKirby. Shit. How are we doing for Kong letters? Right, we're missing one. Oh wait, oh we got all the puzzle pieces, cool. Right, we just need to get the G and we're done. GLL is probably in this part of the level. Water doesn't do damage to you, does it? Okay, well, that's good to know. It just pushes you upwards. Oh! Almost let that trick me again. There we go. All about the timing. damn it. That's the part that's probably going to kill me the most, that jump. I was trying to do a rolling running jump thing, but it didn't time it right. Why did I do that? Like I said, that's probably going to be the death of me, that one part. Like, many times that will be. Close to finishing this level though, so I'm not going to give up yet. Still got like close to 40 lives. I'm actually getting more lives than I'm losing at this point. Are we? Yeah, we got 36. I think that's more than what we started with tonight, which was like about 30. Maybe? I don't remember. I was trying to get right under that there. There is a small gap that you could kind of duck under, or just stand under, but I didn't quite time it right. Right, well the good news is I found the last button. I would assume this to be the final of the 3. Assuming it's 3 buttons, I mean. I'm just assuming that it's 3 buttons. Oh, fuck off. I mean, I've got everything, so I don't need to go down there and, like, risk dying. Woohoo! Nice. And I got the extra life as well. But at least that's one level we won't need to redo. Oh yeah, it is 3 switches. Only after doing that do you unlock the next part. Lift-off launch. Oh boy, I wonder if it's going to be a rocket level. What do you guys think? Oh, we're actually going sideways. Okay. Or they're not going sideways, we're going vertically. Oh, I see, right, okay. Right, so you actually move left and right, but you have to press the button to actually get thrust. This just reminds me of Donkey Kong Country 3. There's like one level post-game, like after you do everything else, where you're like flying upwards in a rocket. Oh, okay, right, that's it. I thought that was like half of the level, but no, it just sort of stops there. No, it's the boss. So for some reason mashing up the big banana horde's banana mush into empty tiki masks makes them come to life. Not sure how that works, but I'll go with it. Oh look, it's Robot Chicken. Not really. It's a chicken and a robot, but it's not Robot Chicken. I need to watch more of that show actually. I've only watched like the first... I think I watched like the first season of it, and maybe a little bit of season 2. I've not really watched anything of it since. Robot Chicken is a bit of a hit and miss show, but it can be fun to watch. It's Dr. Eggman's pet chicken. It kind of is. Oh shit. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to do something yet, or if I'm supposed to wait. Okay, right, no. Right, okay. That's when I have to strike. I was wondering there if I had to like bump into the side of his feet earlier on, or if I had to wait. Let's fucking punch that shit. Yeah. Speaking of chickens, actually, does anyone remember a show called Cow and Chicken? How fucking weird of a show was that? Ah, shit. That's another show that I've only seen like a small handful of episodes of it. But I remember liking that show. I wouldn't mind checking more of that out, like watching the whole series. I'm not sure how many seasons that show had, maybe like 3 or something. Mama had a chicken, Mama had a cow. Dad was proud, he didn't care how. Even the fucking intro was weird, and that's pretty much the lyrics. After that, it's just chicken and cow and chicken, or something like that. And the fucking devil guy, I think his name was Red or something. Like Red with 2 Ds, if I recall correctly. And then there was like another show that he did alongside that, like another segment in between the other episodes. I Am Weasel, which is also weird. Not as weird, like it's a bit more reserved, that show. Or series, rather, if I recall correctly. Ah, shit. I thought the weakness was going to expose there. That was a terrible attempt. Oh, come on, how are you supposed to know when he does that? Bleh. Fuck. Right, so if you happen to be underneath him when he does that, you need to duck. Yeah, thanks for telling me how to attack the boss. I already know how to attack, thanks. Yeah, I'm gonna retry that anyway. Yeah, this boss requires a bit of patience and timing. So I may be here for a while. Good thing I've got a shit ton of lives. Yeah, I'm not really sure if you can tell when he's about to do that fucking shuffle that he does, like for a brief moment. He's gonna do it now, isn't he? Yeah. Like, I couldn't predict it, but I had a feeling he was going to do it. Right, you need to pay attention to his animation when he jumps. Jump. Jump. That's not the one I'm looking for. I need to wait for him to spin. Or do that. Okay, so how come every single attempt I've done this... well, that heart's going to disappear. So how come every single attempt after the first one is worse? But I thought I was doing decent the first time around, every single time after that has been terrible. Right, I think this is the point where I'm actually going to start getting better now. Hopefully. I don't want to be stuck here for the next half an hour. Okay, good. Yeah, I legit don't know the timing for his shuffle. It just kinda happens at random. Like, maybe it happens after he does so many steps, but it's kinda hard to keep track of that. Like, a visual indication ahead of time would be nice. No, there's this. Yeah, it's after so many steps, but I don't know how many steps. That's not the one. That's the one. Nice. Oh, god damn it. I don't care. I'll gladly take that hit. There's that shuffle again. I'll call that the chicken shuffle. I have an idea that's to die for. It's the rage. I know it is. Let's do the chicken dance. I bet nobody will get that reference. It's a really fucking old joke from a really old thing. You know, I'd never heard of the chicken dance up until that point when I heard that joke. Come on! Do your jump! Nice. That's only the first half of it now. Now for the second half. No. Of course I would land in between them again. Right, I think I can get to the second half without taking a hit now that I can kind of remember how to do all that. Here's hoping. Buh. There we go. You saw the chicken dance in the Jimmy Neutron movie? I've never watched Jimmy Neutron. Oh nice, he's starting off with that. Yeah, whether or not he exposed the chains from jumping is a bit RNG based, but that was good that he got it there. Here comes the shuffle. Where's the shuffle? Okay then, no shuffle. I thought the shuffle was due there. Maybe it's RNG based? Okay, oh, there it is. Oh fuck, that was a longer one than I thought. Yeah, usually it only goes on for like a couple steps. That one went on for like 5 or 6 steps. Nice. And we got a heart. Good. Nice. Told you I could get back here without... Well, I did lose health, but I got it back. So we're full health going into the second phase. Oh, lag, please. Is it really that easy? Just hit him in the head 3 times and that's it? Oh no. Oh, nice! That was luck. I thought I was going to die there, but I actually phased right through him there thanks to that invincibility moment when you get hit. And it just so happened that the invincibility period ended just as I landed on his head, so that worked out really well. The first half of that was much harder than the second half, but the second half was still kind of a little bit tricky there, because you have to watch out for both him and the chickens. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Neither, the tiki mask. So yeah, this is the final road, so we will do this next time. It's getting a little bit late. I've been streaming for, well, not quite 4 hours, but it's coming up to that, so I think this is a good place to stop. Because I do believe this will take me the longest time to get through. And if there's time after that, I might do some post-game stuff. But for the most part, we'll just save this world for the next session. So I will quit there. So I'd say we made a good bit of progress tonight. We got through a couple worlds. Let me just double check. Yep, save file has been saved. Good. So I can now close that. So yeah, we're almost at the end of the game now. So I will start thinking about potential post-game, like doing the 100%ing aspect, or at the very least doing the banana temple stuff, which is what comes after you beat the final boss. So I will probably maybe do a little bit of that next time if I beat the final boss quicker than expected, but knowing me, the final world would take like 2 hours.